Welcome back to Trash Panda Off-Road. Today we're going to get that motor we pulled out of the parts rig last week and put it into the Blue Tracker. Earlier in the week, pulled that motor out of the parts rig, and now we're going to try to put it into the Blue Tracker. I think this is a 90 and that was an 89, not 100% sure. Anyways, they both run the 8 valve, so that one is going to go right in there. Shouldn't have too much of an issue. Concern is getting that thing in as it is, because you can see that the transmission is still hooked in, but I took the transfer case off, so it's going to probably suck to put the transfer case back on, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh yeah, I forgot we had that issue. Distributor again. Dang it. So I was on my way to let a little bit of weight off of this thing, and the metal gave through here on the hood. So we'll just take a wrench and pull that back up, but hopefully it didn't mess up the distributor. It looks like I may have broken this thing. I got a loose piece right here that I don't know what it goes to, so I don't know. God dang it. I don't have another distributor like this to verify. Wait, yes I do. I have another distributor I can look at to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is not supposed to be broken in here. But how does it affect everything? So that I do not know. So we got a good news, bad news situation here. The bad news is, pretty sure that's a broken distributor. The other news that I guess you could call it good or bad is that it's not even the right kind anyway, because there is, if you notice that coil, there is a difference between the two styles of engines that I have. This one actually has the electronic ignition or whatever it is going to, hey, I'm getting hailed on. That one goes to the distributor. That distributor doesn't have it, but luckily I have this distributor kicking around right here. So that distributor is going to need to go onto that engine before I can get it in there, or before I can finally put it in. Holy mackerel. Welcome to weather in the Pacific Northwest. I've decided I'm going to do it the hard way, and I'm going to put this thing in as it is, and then I will do the distributor swap while the motor's in there. It'll give me a chance to shoot a video on replacing the O-ring and resetting the timing and stuff like that. So that's the new plan. We're going to go ahead and proceed as scheduled, get this motor put in. Went ahead and pulled and yanked and managed to get this thing into the shop, so I'm out of the rain. And hopefully we can get this thing set in before the end of the day. Motor's in, bolted up. Got to deal with wiring, stuff like that. Wasn't that big of a deal. Probably never going to do it again with the transmission still attached. But one of the things, I've noticed a couple different things, but one of the major things I noticed is this hole right here. That's supposed to have a clutch cable coming out of it. Goes right here, gets hooked into here, usually hooked in somewhere on this, runs around, and it ain't here. So luckily there is still a clutch cable on this rig right here. So we're going to take that. I'll have to climb in there and remove it and then reinstall it. Well, team, this is going to be the end of the video. I made a mistake and I'm going to have to figure out how to recover from it. Not a super big deal, but definitely something I should have been smart enough to pay attention to. This engine, like I've mentioned, this engine came out of a 90 Tracker. That manifold does not fit in with all the connections of a 94. as well as where your throttle cable goes is different. So there's a lot of small issues that I could, if I wanted to go buy that sensor, buy that sensor. I think there's supposed to be some EGR stuff here. There's supposed to be a sensor off of this, so I could replace that. But replacing this valve here is already like 80 to 100 bucks. So I'm just going to hold off, put this thing out front, and scour the internet to try to find a 93. I would imagine a 91, 92, 93, 94. It's just that 90, 89 and 90 are weird years. So I'm going to try to find an intake from one of those. If you got one, let me know. I might still be looking by the time this video comes out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. That's the way things go sometimes. And consider subscribing to the channel. Trust me, there are some victories somewhere on here. If not, there's also some great adventures. Thanks for watching.